Okay guys, hey, I don't know about you, but it's been triple digits here for the last 3 weeks, I think. So we haven't been out much wheeling. Every time you go, you're gonna have to get out and spot or recover. But fall's coming. And so I want to talk to you about a piece of gear here. So let's say you got your Jeep, you're new to the sport, you're ready to start, maybe try some easy trails. It's super simple, and we have came across several people like this that have just slid off the trail just a little bit. Even a winch wouldn't self-recover them. They just needed a tug from the rear back onto the trail. Or you're ready to maybe try off-roading, but you're not really sure. Like, hey, am I really want to invest thousands of dollars in a winch and a plate for a stock bumper like this? You still have to have the mounting cradle or buy a whole new bumper to put a winch on. And as you can see, we have 2 Jeeps right here that don't have winches, right? Because we haven't invested in that either. But one thing you really can't afford not to go without is a kinetic rope, right? Kinetic means it stores energy. The one we have here is the FIERYRED brand. At the time of this video, this package, and I'll show you this whole package, it's $125, right? 1.25 inches is the diameter of this rope. This rope has an 18,000 pound working load limit, 56,000 pound brake strength, maximum braking strength, MBS. So this is the 1.25 inches. Right now, as of this video, it's $125 on Amazon, and it has everything you and a buddy need to recover yourselves, right? When I was growing up, my dad, his answer was we used a chain, right? We know now how unsmart that is, unsafe that is. Those things are gonna break. There's also the load is kept within those, or a typical tow strap that's not kinetic. This strap stretches up to 30%. So if you can picture, you're towing yourself out with like 10,000 rubber bands. That's what it feels like, right? So it allows the rope to stretch, store that energy, and then it helps pull you out. So let me take you through this kit real quick. So it comes in this, and you're gonna wanna keep it in this, right? Because any kind of rope like this, UV is one of the worst things that could happen to it, right? So, okay, so here's the rope. Comes with a nice strap. You can see this rope, it's easy to see, which is great too. And they've coated the ends of this where the wear is gonna be, so it's gonna last that much longer. Also inside this is 2 soft shackles. This rope is 30 feet. These soft shackles are just shy of 24 inches long. You can see they also have this nylon sheath that helps with wear. These have been heat shrinked, so they hold better. And all of this kit has a 3-year warranty, right? So you use this kit, clean it up, be sure it dries, put it all back in the bag, store it in the bag, take it with you. I don't know what this weighs, 15 pounds maybe. Okay guys, so you're gonna take this guy. I just grab him, I put my fingers in, I pull it apart as far as I can get it. You're gonna route it through this. And then if you're just gonna go to a stock Jeep bumper or something with a hook like this, then you're gonna run the knot back through here. And then again, pull it tight, and that knot this little slip will slide back to where now it can't come apart. Hook it right over, right? Pull on this. I've seen it both this side, and I've seen guys who are adamant that they want to pull on the knot side. I've seen it work both ways. I don't think there really is much of a difference, but either way, this is it. Run your other end of the other vehicle. This one would go on your buddy, or if your buddy's pulling you forward, backwards, whatever it takes. Right? Slingshot. You and your buddy are ready to shake and bake, right? Okay, so we showed you how to use it on just like a regular one of those hooks that would slip over. A bumper with a hole that's about this small, you're gonna have to add one more piece just because of the thickness that the rope on the soft shackle, right, this piece has to be, is gonna be too thick to fit through one of these smaller holes. I think our 392 bumpers, they're considerably larger holes. So this guy just goes in, right? And you can put it through your soft shackle before or after you hook it on the bumper, it doesn't matter. All right, so run him through. Same thing, stretch him over, get your knot to go through the hole. All right, pull him back tight. And now you're ready to tow. So I think at $125 versus the winch. Another use we use this for, we had a buddy break a rear axle shaft down in the creek bottom. We had to get him all the way to the top to where the road is that he could then drive himself out. And yeah, he had a winch. We had a winch on our 392, and we could have spent 2-3 hours winching. Instead, what we did was we hooked a rope like this up to him and to me, and then it helps you as I'm climbing out and I hit an obstacle, I go over, it lets it stretch, and then it helps pull him over that obstacle, and it eliminates that shock load on both vehicles, both drivers, both necks. And we drug him all the way to the top, or assisted him because he was kind of 3-wheel drive at the time. And then once we got to the top, we unhooked, we packed everything back up, and then he was able to drive out on his own. So, I think the question you have to ask for this price point, I mean, can you afford not to go? Can you afford to go out without this? I don't think so. I think this is a smart investment. 4.5 stars on Amazon. I don't see how you beat this deal, right? Everybody should have this, whether you're a pro or you're just starting out. Hit us up with any questions in the comments, how to use this, when you would use it, questions about the soft shackles. Yeah.